2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. Our matchup tonight taking place in Toronto, the Scotiabank Arena, as we watch the Raptors go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And the Raptors' success, it's winning them a legion of supporters, not just in the six. We're talking all of Canada, Kenny.
Oh, the six. Wow, I like that. That place is always packed. They've got a great home crowd, Ernie. I love it. And you go to that square, it's overflow with fans feeling the love.
You know, ever since Steve Nash, a lot of kids are picking up basketballs in Canada now. NBA is well positioned to continue growing around the world. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
That brings a tear to my eye.
I'm not even
for
Canadian.
the reason you'd think.
And I'm going to stand up. I'm not even Canadian.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got an electric crowd here in Toronto. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing players has never been hotter. The average height in the NBA is now right around 6'7", so players in that range are the perfect fit for this new two-way style. Guys?
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. DA, thank you. Couple teams that have great options off the bench. Doris, give these coaches tremendous flexibility, doesn't it, in their lineups?
I think one of the things that the casual fan may not necessarily understand about the NBA is how important players 6 through 15 can be. The NBA season is a grind, and every member of that bench has to contribute in different ways. Sometimes it's a defensive unit that steps onto the floor to try to change momentum. Sometimes you need a guy like Lou Williams off the bench because you're struggling to score. So the flexibility provided by the back end of your lineup is crucial.
And reveals a lot about coaching as well. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Brown, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And the dunk by Lopez.
Kev, if you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Lowry kicks to Green. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. And a foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Gasol with the steal. Outside Leonard. And he gets the bucket.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Siakam off target from three-point range. On offense here, the Bucks. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm. Just 1 for 4.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, yet another 5-star, one-and-done player coming out of Kentucky. Bledsoe was the 18th pick in the 2010 draft and looking very much the steal at that spot now.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. Well, you can't deny the amount of talent on this Raptors team, Doris. At times, they can simply overrun opponents.
You know what, Kevin? You do not end up in the top 5 for effective field goal percentage, both offensively and defensively, without talent. But obviously, when the Raptors get going and shots are falling, boy, they can compete with just about anyone.
Good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lowry passes to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Well, for all the talk about the accurate shooters in the league, give it up to Kyle Lowry for his precise passing ability.
Bucks trail by 3. Middleton outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Here's Siakam. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Second free throw, no good. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Bledsoe.
He puts on his playmaking hat, and Bledsoe very unselfish there.
There's the pass to Leonard. Kicks to Green. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Raptors.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble is so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night by night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving,
right,
or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here.
But, you know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Frazier kicks to Connaughton. On the wing, Hill. Ilyasova sets a screen for Hill. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. Wilson with the block. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Here is Hill. Ilyasova a screen. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Second chance shot, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 6.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Frazier kicks to Wilson. Back to Frazier. They set the screen. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 5 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Shot off the screen. Off the left rim and out. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Leonard. He gets it in there. Leonard's got his second basket.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Frazier kicks to Connaughton. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Well, what a combination of size and touch that makes him a nightmare matchup from three-point range. Wow.
Outside Leonard. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. No good on that one. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
In a Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ibaka is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Van Vliet, and that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Ilyasova. Milwaukee with a fresh 24. And it's Connaughton missing.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Shot from 12. Raptors moving the ball around. Leonard kicks to Van Vliet. To the inside. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Poked loose. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. The Bucks also with the sub. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Frazier. And the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. To Powell, lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. George Hill, the veteran point guard, Doris, still a factor on both ends of the floor.
Well, he's a knockdown shooter from three-point territory, George Hill, and he's physical and tough on opposing guards. Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Here's Ibaka, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice. Well, Serge Ibaka has been willing to become a modern NBA stretch four. You have to be able to shoot the three, and Serge is willing to follow the correct trends of the league. You love the adjustment.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto.
One shot.
And Ibaka, no good on that one. Indoors with Ibaka, he has changed his offensive approach, but the defense stays the same.
Right, you think early on he was defined by his shot blocking ability, and I still think he can protect the rim. He knows how important an emphatic block can be for team-changing momentum.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. They kick it out to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got 9.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
I'd say he did a nice job feeling the defense out, rising up with ease from the perimeter.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Raptors leading by 6. Lowry for 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Brown outside. Lopez dishes to Brown. Comes up empty down low. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Well, always playing on fast forward. Bledsoe kicks off the break with a beautiful steal.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Pulls up. High post. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Raptors lead by 6.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Lopez outside. Lopez a screen on Green. Off the screen, out of Antetokounmpo. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 10.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Green. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Raptors leading by 6. He dishes it to Gasol. Feeds it to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Boy, Kevin, I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. The feed now to Gasol. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And onto Tacumbo, slams it in.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Outside, Green for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Onto Tacumbo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Ibaka goes in. Right through the D for the layup. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Boy, terrific penetration from the big man. Ibaka putting his athleticism to good use.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates start getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. For the Raptors, Kenny?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Down out there with Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Kyle Lowry, one of the better rebounders you'll see at that point guard position.
Well, at 6'1", he does an incredible job rebounding the position, particularly given his size. And you love that he's committed to it long term.
Now, here's Gasol. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. The lead pushed to double digits. Green's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Lock at 6. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. George Hill's checked in for Sterling Brown. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Rob. Leonard against Middleton. Green passes to Gasol. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Marc Gasol.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
From his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Powell, he's checked in for Danny Green. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Hill drives in. He used that pick to get in close.
Well, you have to admire how Hill gets open in pick-and-roll situations. So clever in these sets.
Powell kicks to Lowry. Leonard against Middleton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Raptors have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And the Bucks making a change here. Frazier's checked in. Here's Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Frazier kicks to Lopez. Lowry against Frazier. Outside Hill. Lopez sets a screen for Hill. A floater. And no good. Good D by Gasol. Inside. Powell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
The free throw drops for Powell. Mirotic is checked in for the Bucks. He's perfect from the line this time. Frazier with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mirotic, the pass to Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
What a pickup George Hill is. This guy's such a capable player on both ends. Smart, intelligent, lightning quick reflexes by the point guard.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Leonard. Gasol passes to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's 15 points for Leonard.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Frazier, the pass to Mirotic. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mirotic. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell kicks to Lowry. Leonard on the wing. He's got 15. They set the pick. The Raptors need to get a shot at it. Lowry can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 18. Outside Hill. Passes it to Mirotic. To the wing right side. Ilyasova sets a screen for Hill. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you simply can't afford to lose George Hill when he's on the offensive end. He's going to get space off the screen.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Mirotic throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach.
Baca comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Milwaukee, DJ Wilson comes in for Mirotic. And it's Brown in for Frazier. Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Kicks it to Ilyasova. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 6.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ilyasova a screen. The kick out to Brown. Outside Hill. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hill's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Back to VanVleet. Here's Siakam. No good on the 3.
Well, obviously, it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Hill's in the pass to Bledsoe. Baseline J on the way. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Ibaka with some nice D. Raptors leading by 14. And here is Powell. Ibaka, the pass to Powell. And it's blocked by Brown. And they get it back. Tipped away. And so it's Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stops. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the runs and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
Clearly he wants his guys, Greg, to work harder on offense.
And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it, and eventually something positive will happen.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Van Vliet and Green are the guard set. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the 3-ball is good.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Here's Green, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Bucks trail by 17. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Bucks miss again.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
And the Raptors miss again. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Middleton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Fred Van Vliet. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV,
goodness.
no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
It is the truth, though. His vertical is a huge part of what makes him tough to defend at the basket.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Raptors leading by 15. Right side Gasol. Here's Siakam. And it's off from three-point range.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his third foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brown wide open, he fires. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. He feeds it to Gasol. Back to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Green, no luck. Bucks trail by 12. For three, Middleton. The shot that time, not on target.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Brown with it. Now Green defending. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Green. Siakam kicks to Green. Leonard the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Bucks trail by 14. Lopez a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gasol. Leonard against Middleton. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Lopez with the steal. It's Brown on the wing. Headed by Green. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Now, here's Gasol. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the
ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's earned it with his three-point shooting more than anything else. I mean, his stroke from beyond has been smooth as silk, and 18 of his points have come from long range. A nice contribution.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Here is Frazier after Toronto at the three-pointer. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Colson. Shoots over Powell. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. Green against Hill. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Dishes it to Ibaka. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, this guy takes a ton of three-pointers. George Hill is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Van Vliet. From deep. It's off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, That's why we was focused tonight. We got to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.